Sung Jin Woo was really a broke, dirty, weak nigga, and now he's flexing on his whole hood. But there's steps to the level of hustling that Sung Jin Woo did to boss up like this. So bang, Sung Jin Woo was a bum nigga. No job, no girl, no kids, no money. Alright, it's time for a history lesson. Pop quiz next week, pay attention. And 10 years ago, these gates appeared out of nowhere. So these gates are linked to the human world and magical beasts live inside of them. And inside the gates, there's dungeons. And there's these people called hunters. They gotta go inside the dungeons and kill the boss in there to destroy the gate for good. And if they don't body the boss in 7 days, these ugly creatures can come into the human world and do whatever they wanna do, which is most likely beat the out of everybody. These niggas are ruthless. Alright, class is over. I saw half of y'all were asleep, but that quiz is still happening, so be prepared. So Sung Jin Woo is chilling at home watching that New World of Ronnie. He gets called in for a dungeon raid, and as soon as bro pulled up, everybody just sighed. Oh man, not this nigga. We learned that there's levels to this hunting game. We got ranks from S to E, with E being the lowest and S being the highest. Guess where my son Sung Jin Woo is ranked? Bro is really the weakest E rank hunter in existence. But this video is your lesson to never count anybody out. Also, hunters have this thing called an awakening, where you can only boss up once and that decides what rank you are. But listen up y'all. Once you have your awakening and get ranked, you can't change it no matter how hard you train or practice, none of that. You're either stuck as a top dog or a bum. In our case, Sung Jin Woo is stuck as a bum. So boom, they go into the dungeon and Sung Jin Woo, as expected, is getting the beats. And he almost got bodied too, but his teammates carried and they beat that little weak dungeon with ease. But they notice there's more inside. And half the group is like, no, I'm not going in there. Are y'all niggas crazy? And the other half is like, wait, I think we should stay and explore. On their horror movie timing, and it's up to Sung Jin Woo to break the half and half tie. And some dungeons have these crystals inside of them that are worth a pretty penny. Oh no, I'm editing that out. I sound like somebody's uncle. But he was like, there's a chance there's bread in there, so let's get straight to it. I can't even lie to y'all, I don't blame him. Bro is just chasing the bag. So they end up going in there and they find this door in a room with these big statues inside of it. And they see the statues' eyes moving. They see commands on the wall talking about stand up on your toes, lock it in. Subscribe to World of Ronnie, all type of wacky tomfoolery. Like what are these guys even talking about? And then the doors just shut. Boom. And one of the guys that didn't even want to go in there in the first place was like, oh no, I'm leaving. Y'all niggas are crazy dragging me here to deal with this shit. Yeah, it's like that. So everybody starts tweaking. They started scrambling and scraping. This nigga right here thought he was A-Train. He was like, watch this, y'all. And bro literally got turned into legs. This other nigga got turned into, I don't even know, this. So Jin Woo started carrying heavy. Bro turned into Dr. Zomboss. He was like, bang, we gotta do what the commandments say. So the first one said they had to revere it. I'm not gonna lie, I had to look this word up. I didn't even know what it meant. So they started praying and it hit the infamous devious smile. Then the second one, they had to praise it by going to the statues with the instruments. But Sung Jin Woo, while getting chased by this armored goon, had to make it to the last instrument to complete the song. And he shot a Game 7 buzzer beater Kawhi Leonard style. And bang, it went in, but it cost him a leg, literally. Fun fact, speaking of music, I actually played the oboe in 4th grade. Then they had to prove their faith to it in the last test. So bang, they had this sacrificial circle on the floor. Everyone had to stand in the middle and stare at the armored goon so they don't move. But niggas realize if they try to leave, they're not getting bodied anymore or turned into legs like bro from before. So they started skedaddling, getting up out of there. But one person had to stay or the doors would close. And everyone leaves. Besides, who do y'all think? Sung Jin Woo was the only one that didn't go anywhere. Mind you, everybody was thanking him like, bro, you carried, you're a real nigga. I'm so thankful for you, gang. I owe you forever. And then everybody left this nigga to get bodied. Bro was standing 10 toes down though, metaphorically. He was like, if this is what it is, so be it. But wait a minute, where was this nigga realistically supposed to go with one leg? So he ends up getting bodied. He tried to fight back, but they gave bro the beats. But right before the final blow, bro really got a pop-up ad. It was like, Alexis is 3.4 miles away looking for Nah, I'm just playing. It said, nigga, yo, go and die. I'm gonna give you a week one more chance, hit yes or no. And to no one's surprise, he hit yes. So bro wakes up in the hospital and he thought he was having the trip of a lifetime. He was like, did niggas not just body me 2 minutes ago? Another crazy thing is, the survivors went and told some S-rank hunters about it, and when they went to check, everything was gone. They just found Sung Jin Woo laying there bodied. So these two pull up on Sung Jin Woo in the hospital. Kang, B rank, and Woo, A rank. And they're like, low key, Brody, you might have had a second awakening, which is mad rare. And they're like, nah, never mind. You're still a weak nigga. And then they just dip. Sung Jin Woo's sister pulls up on him, and he's telling her about how he sees this screen telling him quests and missions and all that. And she's like, nigga, what the you talking about? They must have gave you some type of CTE up in there. And he's like, bruh, alright. So he gets a pop-up quest about strength training, and it's telling him to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats. They want bro in that One Punch Man training routine. He's like, oh hell nah. I just had a near-death experience and y'all niggas want me to do all that? I'ma lay my right here and watch that Baddies East on Zeus. So since he wanted to be messy and a little rebel, he gets punished for not completing the quest. So he gets sent to this realm and he's getting chased by the Alaskan bullworm. And his only goal is he gotta survive for 4 hours. He learns this is for real. He's like, yeah, I gotta lock in. They're not playing with him. Bro starts training every day. He sees his attributes going up. He's getting skill points. He's getting the huzz. He starts going in dungeons by himself, clearing them out. He's officially on his, you know what I'm saying? Then he gets invited to this dungeon raid with these randoms. And he meets this fella right here. Bro is dripped the out. He got the armor, diamond shining, toughest weapons, but the only thing is, this nigga is a bum! And he smells something fishy off rip about the crew he's with. But he's like, who cares? I'm a boss nigga now. So he goes inside with the randoms, and he signed this contract saying he doesn't even have to fight. He just gotta be there so they have enough members. They find where the dungeon boss stays at, this big spider. And remember those crystals I told y'all about earlier? This room is stacked with these crystals. There's so much bread in this room. I can get a new BBL, lip fillers, an 80-inch flat screen, I will be balling. But the group that he came with was plotting all along. They locked Jin Woo and Mr. Drip inside with the dungeon boss. They wanted that bread. And Jin Woo just laughed. He was like, oh brother, these niggas really thought they did something. And he bodied the dungeon boss. So the group came back to get the breach and they were like, oh boy, we're getting paid today. And they came inside and saw Sung Jin Woo still standing. And Sung Jin Woo got a notification. Ding ding ding. Bodied all of them niggas. So he started going stupid and bodied them all. At this point, it's too easy for Jin Woo. Bro was zipping through every quest, leveling up fast as and he got awarded this key that takes him to a S rank dungeon. And if he beats it, he gets this potion that cures any sickness. So he's trying to get it because Mama Dukes is sick right now. So he goes into the S rank dungeon. And the first enemy bro met gave Jin Woo the beats. And Jin Woo brought this teleportation stone just in case things went left. He learned real quick he wasn't ready for an S rank. And he was getting beat so bad he really lost the teleportation stone. But somehow he ends up beating it. But mind you, this was the first enemy. So he was like, no, I'm out of here. I'll be back one day. So Mr. Drip tries to recruit Sung Jin Woo so he can create a guild. And Sung Jin Woo wasn't feeling it at first, and he was like, alright, why not? So they're going on another raid. They really recruited every survivor from that first raid we talked about. These niggas are already traumatized. And they picked up some random prisoners that are being watched by Kang, bro from the hospital. So they go inside and they split up, and this man Kang out of nowhere bodied the prisoners that he came with. They had a little bag on their head or whatever. And bro got caught in the act by some other hunters, and he was like, ah man, y'all caught, boom! He bodied them too. And then he runs into Sung Jin Woo, and now we got Sung Jin Woo versus a B rank hunter. We get to see if that training's been paying off. So they start going at it. Mink, mink, mink. Kang was giving him the beats in the beginning. He was like, hold up, I remember your weak from the hospital. But Sung Jin Woo turned up and bodied Kang. So word starts spreading, and the word around town is there's this free agent going stupid. So the White Tiger Guild is a top guild, and they're offering Sung Jin Woo a maximum multi-million-dollar contract. Bro is getting the craziest offers, and bro said nah to all of them. I really thought bro was about the bread, but he's actually smart because he doesn't stop leveling up. He knows how much he can really be worth. Bro is a real bag chaser. Then he leveled up so much. He got something called a job change quest. He has no idea what that is. He's like, what the is that? So he went to go find out, and he had to put in work. He was fighting waves on top of waves of knights, assassins, mages, and then he comes face to face with this nigga right here, the Blood Red Knight Commander. This nigga was no joke. He was giving out the beats. And he's way stronger than Jinwoo. And they start going at it. And it was a hard fought battle. But in the end, my son Sung Jinwoo came out on top. Looking back, the progress is insane. Sung Jinwoo is really like that now. He completes his job change quest. And his new job is a necromancer. So bro gets his own personal army. He can summon people that got bodied. So he recruits mad fallen knights that he just bodied, and then he recruits the Blood Red Knight Commander. Now he's officially bossed up. But that's gonna cap off Sung Jinwoo's journey from a bum to a hustler. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that, and I'ma catch y'all niggas later.